back to training camp next season. A lot of teams' years are made at the end of the year, and a lot of individual players' careers are made down the stretch here in these final couple weeks.
This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Now, Mike, he's coming off a game where his touchdown-to-interception ratio wasn't exactly ideal. But at the end of the day, the only thing that matters in this league is wins and losses. He was able to escape with the win, and that's all that matters when it's all said and done. But having said that, he has to play a cleaner game, not only today, but going forward if his team ever wants to get to the level that they think they can play at.
Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Go.
They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Golden Eagle. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time, led out by the last pick in the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
That's to Robinson. He's got it. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Play action now. Purdy. He'll air one out for Palmer. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. They get 19 on that pass play. 1st down, L.A. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
The ball comes out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers, we have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
So 4th down, they'll hand it over to A.J. Cole to punt it. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's going to take a shot down the field.
Great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That is caught. It's Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. 3rd down, 3 to go. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Rams. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Rams will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. He'll start at the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Golden Eagles offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. He has played well all season long, entering this final stretch of games in December and January as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Remember, Mike, he's already had a touchdown earlier in the first quarter. And at the way this game has started off, it looks like this defense is going to have their hands full stopping this guy.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. Quick throw, taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun on 3rd down. Daniels. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. More from the international.
Set up. Go.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the 1st down.
And he's going to be taken down.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's a run with their tight end. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Golden Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Rams offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Purdy. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And the Rams are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Here's Barkley, and that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Rams. That's his second touchdown tonight. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Rams will tie. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Golden Eagles offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's putting together a remarkable season currently, leading the NFL in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
And those numbers tell a lot of the story of this first half, don't they, Mike? I mean, it's easy to see why he was a central piece in this game plan, and he makes another grab there to add to this growing stat line.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
I don't think we all appreciate enough just how difficult it is to throw on the run. The technique, the arm strength, the accuracy, all of those things on complete display on that first down pass.
Cougar 19, Cup 19, Cup 19. Go street.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
65 cat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10.